Have you ever left a huge conference or a festival and just wondered where all the leftover stuff goes? Well, today we're going to dive into how to completely flip that script, transforming any large gathering from a source of waste into a model of sustainability.
I mean, really think about it. The last big event you went to, the energy was incredible, the talks were inspiring. But after the lights go down and everyone heads home, what's actually left behind? It's this whole part of the story we don't often think about.
And the truth is, most events leave behind a massive environmental hangover. We've all seen it, these mountains of vinyl banners and disposable cups. We've gotten so used to it that it just feels, well, normal. But what if that normal is actually the real problem? This is where a really powerful idea from our source material comes into play. Instead of asking, okay, how are we going to deal with all this trash? What if we ask a totally different question? How can we create an event that doesn't produce any trash in the first place? You see? It's a total shift in thinking, from cleanup to prevention.
So how do we actually pull this off? Well, we've broken it down into 4 key areas. First up, we're going to talk about planning for zero waste. Then we'll tackle the huge impact of venues and travel. After that, we'll even uncover the hidden carbon footprint of digital events. And to wrap it all up, we'll see how smart design is the key to everything. All right, section 1, planning. And the big idea here is an absolute game changer. I want you to forget just putting out more recycling bins. The real goal, the true focus, is on preventing waste from ever even being created. And just look at the difference here. We're talking about swapping out these wasteful, old-school methods for smart, modern alternatives. So instead of printing tons of banners and handouts that get thrown away, you use digital signage and QR codes. These aren't sci-fi solutions, you know? They're simple, effective changes we can make today. And let's talk about food and drinks, which, let's be honest, is a massive source of waste. It can start with something as simple as asking people to bring their own tumbler. And for anyone who forgets, you have a reusable cup rental service as a backup. Genius. For food, think bulk, local, and vegan. That move alone cuts down on tons of plastic and the emissions from shipping everything long distance. Okay, so we've handled the waste we can see inside the event, but what about the invisible footprint? Because a huge, huge part of an event's impact comes from the building it's in and how everyone actually travels to get there.
And this right here is a big one. Your choice of venue can literally make or break your event's sustainability. It is often the single most important environmental decision you will make.
So when you're looking for a venue, here's your green checklist. Number 1, is it super easy to get to by public transport? That immediately slashes car emissions. Number 2, is the building itself energy efficient? And number 3, the real jackpot, a facility that runs on renewable energy like solar.
And we can also nudge our attendees toward making greener travel choices themselves. A small incentive goes such a long way. You could offer a coupon for a local coffee shop for anyone who takes the train, or maybe give priority access to the best swag for people who carpool. It's all about making sustainability fun and rewarding.
Now, you might be thinking, hey, let's just move the event online. Problem solved. But here's a fascinating twist. The digital world has its own hidden environmental cost. It's called the digital carbon footprint. And think about it. Every single time you stream a video or send a mass email, it uses electricity in a data center somewhere on the planet. It's totally invisible to us, but its environmental impact is very, very real. But the good news is we can actually reduce this digital footprint pretty easily. Do you really need to stream every single session in 4K resolution? Can you maybe send one amazing email instead of 5 okay ones? For hybrid events, it's about being really strategic to minimize the physical side of things. Small changes, big impact. So we've covered physical waste, we've looked at travel, we've even dived into digital data. But what's the one big idea that ties this all together? What is the ultimate key to making an event truly sustainable? It all comes down to a fundamental shift in mindset. You see, sustainability isn't some extra feature you add on at the end. It's not a checkbox. It's about designing the event to be green right from the ground up. Because if you design it right from the very beginning, there's no mess to clean up. So the next time you're planning or even just attending an event, you can ask yourself this question. Is this part of the problem or is it part of the solution? We have all the tools and the knowledge to make events a powerful force for good. Let's start building that greener future, one event at a time.